Good evening. A website developed in Edmonton has started to receive worldwide attention for its thought-provoking content. Does the site have any goals for the future? Over 100 elementary, junior high, and high school kids took part in the run. Entering the weekend with an 8-0-0 record, the Nate Ooks men's soccer team hope to stay on top of the North Division in the ACAC. The province had its second quarterly fiscal update on Wednesday with higher than expected expenses and a $1.3 billion deficit. With flu season approaching, Albertans are being asked to protect themselves and others by getting the flu vaccination. A man by the name of Mark Matthews will be calling Edmonton his home come January. 50 people with outstanding warrants have been nabbed as part of the police service's Project Operation Warrant Execution, or Project O campaign. A total of 45 officers from several policing agencies were redeployed for the month-long campaign. #1 draft pick Mark Matthews enters the City of Champions. Nate's men's soccer team continued their winning streak, and our producer Adam Brills kicks it with the men's soccer team. Up next in sports. The XL Food Plant released a statement explaining that they are working with the Canadian Food Inspection Agency to overcome this month's E. coli outbreak. The plant will reopen when it's no longer seen as a risk to Canadians' health, which is a relief to ranchers. The Canadian Association of Health, Physical Education and Recreation kicked things off at William Horlock Park early Sunday morning. 5 key arrests were made, including the arrest of a 45-year-old male in Louisiana wanted on assault causing bodily harm, as well as a 30-year-old male in Manitoba wanted on many counts, including possession of child pornography. The suspects have all been brought back to Alberta for prosecution. Organizers teamed up with the Edmonton Food Bank for the very first time. The XL Food Plant has been temporarily closed since September 28th, as 5 cases of E. coli have been linked to meat originating from the plant. Whether you call it soccer or football, people all over the world love this great sport. In this week's End Zone Challenge, I took a step back and let our producer Adam Brills head on out with the men's soccer team to learn a few new tricks. Check it out. It's not 27 degrees, but I guess we'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Godwin. Students here at Nate have been missing out on picking up some free cash. This week, we got a chance to take part in the Ronald McDonald Home for Dinner program. Communities within the city can now apply to reduce speed limits. On Wednesday, council voted to allow all 150 neighborhoods in the city to vote on reducing speed limits by up to 10 kilometers an hour. For the vote to pass, there must be 67% approval as opposed to the 60% approval needed previously. Currently, residents concerned with people going over the speed limit can phone the city and complain. In order to apply for speed limit reductions, residents can submit their applications to their respective community leagues. The addition of new bullying legislation into the Alberta Education Act has some people questioning whether it will do more harm than good. When it comes to determining whether someone is being bullied, what are the signs to look for? The festival is the main fundraiser for ABC Head Start, a program aimed at helping low-income families and their kids prepare for future success. We got a chance to help kick off the event. I'm still not a fan of the snow or anything. I'm thinking we take a trip down to Mexico or something. Thanks, Annika.
Thank you.
With the holidays just around the corner, students can look forward to spending time with their families. The Stollery Children's Hospital here in the city is home to hundreds of sick kids each year. Most of the families that pass through those doors come from all over Western Canada. When these sick kids are well enough to leave the hospital, they still need to stay in Edmonton for checkups and other medical appointments. This could take anywhere up to a couple weeks or a few months. One option for families that are out of town is to head to the Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House describes themselves as a home away from home for families with seriously ill or injured children. In 2011, the Northern Alberta chapter saw 839 families and 2,257 people stay in the house. There are many things people can do while living within the 42,000 square foot building. There is a school for kids to attend. On special occasions, kids can visit the magic room and pick a special toy. For stressed out or active parents, there is a workout room located in the basement. For teenagers, there is a teen room filled with arcade games, also located in the basement. And for kids who just can't sit still, there is a make as much noise as you want room where they can do just that. Now, the Ronald McDonald House here in the city was established in 1985. It originally started out with 16 suites, but by 2009 they had doubled to 32 suites to accommodate more families. Martin Dugas is the executive director of the Ronald McDonald House here in the city. He sees many people come in every day.
We have people from all over Canada. In fact, we've had families from Jamaica and Mexico stay with us of late. They come from all over for a variety of reasons.
According to Dugas, the relationship that these families build together is what helps them in their long battle with whatever illness their child is going through.
The greatest support, though, that families get is being together and being among other families, because nobody will understand what they're going through more than another family, and that's what this place offers.
It takes a lot of donors and funding to keep this Northern Alberta chapter running.
Individuals, corporations, McDonald's is a big supporter. They account for about 10% of our annual funding.
Annually, it costs about $2.4 million to keep the place going. Donations of $12 a night are asked from families. However, no one is refused if they cannot pay. Another vital part of the Ronald McDonald House are the volunteers that walk in and out every day.
We love volunteers. We have about 100 regular house volunteers that take care of general operations. We also have special event volunteers. We also have home for dinner volunteers, people who come in and cook meals for families, which accounts to probably over 1,500 people annually.
Pediatric families are lucky to have the Ronald McDonald House. David Adomako-Ansah, NATE Newswatch.